Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Yes, back to New York Neutrals. Today we're here with the Knicks Neutrals. It feels so good to say that again. But what's not so good is the score. It's not what we were expecting after the All Star break. Um, and definitely not what we wanted. We didn't want to be 500 again. We didn't want to be 19-19. So yeah. Anyways, I'm signed here with my dad, Mr. G. Like I said, I'm gonna intro us more. This is the first time we're being intro together. Sign, Mr. G. Um, yeah, let's do this. Let's get into this. First of all, Julius Randle was a no show. I know he's had it rough. He's had it good actually first half, but he's had it rough tonight. MIA.
Yes, very very hard game. Uh, the starters practically right now play to me worse than the bench, and that says a lot.
Yeah, we it was a blowout. Uh, Randall not above 10 points, Bullock not above 10 points, and
I mean, the whole starting five was negative. So when are you going to change the lineup? Like at one point, you have to change the lineup. At the beginning of the season, you say you was going to be changing the lineup and checking these lineups and doing this and that. Well, we're at the midway point. What are you gonna do? Wait until we get out of the playoff contention to check your guys and see your young guys? No. This is the problem that we have with you, Thibs. You're a great coach. You're trying. All right, you bring in the winning culture. We understand all that, but in the process, we're not expecting much. So let the guys that you drafted, that the team drafted, if you like them or not, let the team drafted players get the bulk of the minutes moving forward. Anybody on a 1 year deal, Bullock, Payton, Burks, any one of those three guys, they're on the 1 year deals. All these guys, they're supposed to be sent down. Taj is not supposed to be getting 26 minutes. I'm sorry. And he still put up all right, but he can't. That's too much minutes for him. Taj is supposed to be at 20 minutes tops.
yeah, I agree. I know the presence of Mitch is missing, but we at one point started running Obi at the five. So
You got to keep trying that. That's a guy you just drafted at 9, at 8, or
yeah,
whatever. You
eight.
drafted him this year.
Mhm. Completely agree. Obi should.
Obi should
It's
be getting 26 minutes.
it's testing
Obi
waters.
should be getting 26 minutes. In his 19 minutes, he was 4 for 5. So this is the best game that I've seen Obi. 10 points, 5 rebounds. It's perfect.
And
Now, you let him get them 20 minutes consistently. That's going to change. It's going to be 15 and 10. Believe me, in 10 minutes, he's a player that can do that. I've seen him hopping everywhere today. Let him play and get his minutes so he could be confident.
yeah, and three offensive rebounds is really good for Obi. Just out hustling in what was already a lost game.
Peyton 4 of 14. I don't know how many times we're gonna say this. You shot more than Randall, and you shot almost more than Barrett. Barrett had to get one more up at the end of the minute to get one more shot up. You're the
Yeah,
starting point guard. I don't know how many times we're gonna say this. You're getting 3 assists all the time, and your stats are 4 for 14. That's why you're trending, my guy. 4 for 14. Then the next game you go 10 for 14. So now everything is all right. No, we can't have that inconsistency with you. Now Rose is out. So now the little chemistry that they were building, now Rose is out. So now they gotta build the chemistry with Nicolino, which is not an offensive guy.
yeah,
You
Frank.
know?
Frank's earned it though. When he started coming in the game, he started looking really good.
Another thing with coach. When I was in the 90s watching Pat Riley coach the Knicks.
Man, glory days.
Glory days. Pat Riley, then Van Gundy. coaching the Knicks. They never went a whole quarter with a player. Ever. I never saw that, bro. Until today's NBA. I never seen that. It's 15 minutes of running back and forth. You think a guy's not gonna be tired, bro? Come on, that's OD. I understand they train and they do all that. But no, they're bringing fresh bodies in against you. You seen it today. Guys were wide open, triple layup, doing layups all over the thing. The guys dunking on you and everything. Come on. Randall, you see you had a bad game? All right, then he started just rebounding and assisting.
He was still keeping the presence there.
But then he had to keep doing more of it.
Yeah.
And he has to get settled with his little frustration level.
Yeah, he's getting frustrated.
That's it. Now he want to flap the arms. That's an offensive foul. You flap the arm, the guy flew. Of course they're gonna call you.
Dinas. Yeah,
Dinas jump. Of course they're gonna call it. I saw the elbow out. If they see the elbow out, they're gonna call it, bro. A guy, all he has to do is throw himself, and that's it.
Speaking of fouls, there's just too much in this game. Bullock extending the foot on some Zaza.
Listen, there's a report months ago about Bullock shouldn't be starting and why, and everything was perfectly made sense of why Bullock shouldn't be starting, no matter what. Bullock and Payton shouldn't be starters on this team. The only reason the Wells are starter is because Mitch isn't there. But they shouldn't be starting. Right now, that should be somebody else taking those spots. I'm sorry. It should be Quickly starting.
Quickly needs the exposure.
And Knox or you're gonna have to put Obi there at the small forward. Somebody else is gonna have to start somebody else on your team. And then I don't understand why he lost so much face in Knox that quick. Yeah, Knox was hitting his threes, bro. He's hitting his threes.
Yeah, he's 50%. Just to piggyback off of what you said with the Bullock thing. One thing we were gonna bring up before the break is if the trade is not made, I know we're eyes towards Beal, but a trade needs to be made for Zach LaVine. I think he's really underrated.
Is the only
and
they should try to trade for.
He would fit better in this team as a either small forward or shooting guard. And Barrett's tall. He moves to small forward spot a lot with Burks. When Burks and him are on the same field. I feel Zach LaVine is the one to go after. I know Perry is probably eyeing Beal way too much, and he's gonna miss out on the LaVine trade because I feel like LaVine's not staying on the Bulls past this year.
Yeah, but I feel like Leon Rose. But I still think Leon Rose is overriding everything. I think West right now is talking to every star that he knows and telling them, bro, you have to come to New York, ask for a trade. But what I think is, I don't think we're going to get nobody this year. To tell you the truth, we're not going to get nobody.
Probably.
We're going to do little bumble second round pick dodo bird trades.
It looks like that.
We're not going to get nobody major until the offseason.
But the thing, I'm heavily against that because I don't like having 1 year contracts and not potentially using them to their fullest. Like, we know that there's been talks of LA Lakers needing a shot creator.
Alex Burks, I agree.
Which Alex Burks fits. He fits their description.
I'll ship him right now, and I'll give and I'm telling you, I will even tell him you don't even have to give me the second pick.
We also
I'll just take Thornton straight up.
Exactly.
Like seriously, I'll get rid of him right now. And I'll start letting all the veteran teams know that we're gonna give up these vets because sooner or later they're gonna drop out. The way we're looking, if the coach keeps the way he's going, we're gonna drop out of the playoffs because of his dumb rotation and sticking to the vets. Then now he's forcing West. He's forcing Tom Thibodeau to trade. Now he's like, oh, word, you all right, you can't sit these guys down. I'm gonna have to get rid of them. Bullock, Payton, all these guys are 1 year deal. I don't see them here. I see them gone by that deadline. When is it? When is the deadline? In 15
Isn't it
days,
coming up?
they're
Yeah, it's
gone.
15 days. Yeah.
15 days, they're gone. I don't see Bullock here. That's what I'm saying too with coach. Like, all right, if you see you can't build these guys up, don't devalue them neither. Now you
Seriously.
devaluing them. We already know we could get this for this guy. They were talking about giving us 2 second-round picks for Peyton.
And now,
You
yeah,
should have got that.
after
After
today,
today, you probably get one now.
it's just the inconsistency.
It's too much
You
inconsistency,
can't
and then
shop Peyton
and there's too
consistently.
many people in the league that need point guards. So right now we got the little glut, so let's get rid of them right now. Then you can do it right now. Get rid of them. You still got bums there, bro. Like I said, there's right there, Toppin and Gibson. Those minutes should be split different. That should be up there.
Almost swapped, especially.
Exactly. He should have had the 26 minutes instead of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now go down quickly. See, then you got. I don't care about Badish and Hopper, but still, Vincent either.
Just came off of G
Still,
League.
you got Knox. I mean, you got quickly that deserves to get the 27 minutes that Berg's got. You see what I'm saying? Like it interacts. So now because you got all these point guards, but now you're giving Alfred Payton too many minutes, bro. Like I understand, and then I don't understand this thing about he's this great defender. Where and when? Well, what's
Yeah.
Tom seeing
Just
that I
looking
don't see? This
his his matchup is Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday has
he held him there,
okay.
but he wasn't. He shot 5 9 times. He
And then
wasn't. He wasn't shooting.
no, then Augustine came in. He was
And
also
they gave
getting
it
buckets on him. Yeah. It wasn't. I said that when
I mean,
Lillard.
they had this game circled.
Yeah, they
They
did.
were tied. We blew them
Yeah, they did.
out. It was the beginning of the year,
Statement.
and it was a statement game for us. It showed that we were out, so the whole league got up. Everybody kept replaying it and everything. So I'm not mad at this. What I want to see what comes out of this.
So the things with Tibbs that we don't like is he's starting to look like old Tibbs, and that's something Knicks fans were worried about going into the season, including myself and my dad. Was is he gonna be old Tibbs, or is he gonna be the new Tibbs he says he's gonna be? Because there's a reason, he was in the league for a little while. And it's just because of that. He hard coaching style. He wants to win, but man, it's just he's going back into his old ways, and I'm starting not to feel it. He looked good in the beginning of the season, but it's slipping away. This was a coach game all the way that
It's
that
like he
started to
almost
slip.
forgot he had the sub players today.
Yeah,
Today was like real, very weird. The pattern was very weird. Like you played the starters almost all the first quarter, and then you had this like that. I don't like. That's why I say it's 15 minutes. You could even split it 7-7. Like seriously, you could split it even halfway the first quarter and see who's hot and who's not, and then boom, stick to the hot hand. Like I don't get it. I don't know. I
yeah,
guess I guess that's why he makes the big bucks.
yeah. Um, in terms of anything else I hear that catches my eye, yeah, Burks he definitely gets a lot of minutes. 7 of 12. That
Too
doesn't
many.
devalue him at all.
He did good today.
Yeah, he did really good. In terms of himself, like we said, he makes good. He creates good shots for himself. He's a great shot creator. That's so his creativeness is something the Lakers have been looking for, and there's been a lot of trade rumors with him maybe being packaged over there. And trade deadline's coming up, and what Tibbs said is he doesn't see he likes his team, and of course the coach is gonna say that. I think that's the I don't understand that question, because of course the coach is gonna say like, what do you want the coach to say? Yeah, we should trade Bullock. What do you want him to say?
Because I'm on Bleacher Report right now and I'm looking at the Knicks wall and it says the only person that can stop RJ Barrett tonight is Alfred Payton. Like that's insane. It's crazy.
It's very true.
it's boggling, bro. It's mind boggling. Like I understand this guy want to play his vets or something. Like it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Well, let's go to the team stats. See what we got beat out by here. Let's see who's the leaders first. Barrett led us in points. That there's no doubt about that.
That's awesome.
The two fouls that he got,
Hey, that I think this is like I think he tied last season, or he's
for most 20-point games.
yeah. I think
Nah, he only had 13 last season.
he
And he has 16 this season.
they already passed it.
Yeah. And it was a tough matchup for Julius Randle today. Antetokounmpo led them all the way with points, rebounds, and assists. Um, but he's had the matchup before, you know. It's just unfortunate, unlucky. Um, they shouldn't let this eat at them at the end of the day. They got two more great teams to go up versus. So
Maybe they'll be up for Brooklyn.
yeah, hopefully.
They'll be back in New York in another borough. Hopefully they'll be up for Brooklyn. Who's Brooklyn? Who does Brooklyn have?
Blake, we should talk about that.
I don't think he's there, but we can preview that because I think we don't have nothing else to say about this game right here. This is just
Yeah.
it's more of I'm gonna get you back, sucker.
Yeah, they blown us out in every aspect
It was
here.
bad.
It also, one thing we're missing is just Mitch's presence, just being down low. Points in the paint is 52 for them, bro. Yeah, that wouldn't happen on Mitch. I like Noel, but there's a reason Noel ain't starting. All right, well, highlights time. Yeah, Barrett was doing really good in the beginning.
Right?
Look, all the highlights so far are Barrett.
Yeah, it was like I said. I think even once you get to about the look, it was already the 7 minute mark right there. Boom, you bring in some fresh legs. You see who's doing what. At that point, you already seen Elfman Payton miss 4 shots.
Also, just want to note these three refs, youngest core refs in NBA. What they said, that's history, right? NBA history, youngest core refs. Not gonna lie, you can see they're young.
Yeah, no foul calls or nothing.
They gave foul calls.
What
It's
I
not
think
in our
is
favor.
Houston, Sacramento are gonna go on a real ugly fight still. Watch. They're gonna sell everybody.
Houston.
Yep. Houston and Sacramento.
Yeah, IQ was fire in the beginning. It started running away from us here in the second quarter. Also, that's one thing with these some of these plays where Gibson goes out to the three. If you're having Gibson do that already, why not have Obi at the 5? If you're having him go to the 3 anyways.
Oh.
Some of the plays of Taj, he just comes right here and goes out right here, while a guard comes up through here. Like if you're gonna do that, just have Toppin at the 5. You've done it before. I don't understand that.
The problem is coaches thinking Taj was set a better screen than Toppin and without getting an offensive foul call. That's all that is right there.
Yeah.
So if you coach and scale like that, then that's gonna now you know it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to have confidence. That's something quickly starting to have.
I'm convinced Burks. I'm convinced he's just an ISO player that's yeah, okay, you good, you create.
Yeah, 8 assists this game.
Who?
Burks.
Oh, okay, so he's showing that he can create now too. Create for himself and create for others. but he won't average that. That's like saying Peyton went 10 for 14. Not gonna average that.
Nah, hell no. Yeah, Giannis is getting everything. Oof. Wide open. Of course he's gonna make that. He's wide open. Come on. Yeah, and you just know Bullock is not a starter because he wasn't starting last year on that team.
Bullock is a starter on a rebuilding team. Always has been. He's been doing it since Detroit when he was with the Pistons. There's always been a team that they're rebuilding. So okay, he shows people. Okay, he plays a little good defense sometimes here and there, but it's just are, are you going to sign this guy after this year? After this off season, are you gonna sign him?
Mm-mm.
No, so let's get him the F out of here. Excuse my language. You got guys like Obi that's gonna be here next year, and you got guys like Knox that are signed next year. So well, let's see what we got. Yo, coach, I understand with this vet shit. It's getting me really aggravated though, man, because that now is making me feel like I don't even want you as a coach now.
Well, I still want Tiz as a coach. I feel like he's definitely improved the winning culture, but at times, at games like this, when we're at our boiling point, I kind of want him out. But I understand that I'm angry, I'm frustrated right now, so I'm not thinking clearly. But at least put a fighting effort. You shouldn't get blown out towards the end there.
This season alone, I remember seeing games like this. Maybe like I can say maybe about 5 losses that we've taken like this, where you take out Peyton or you rest this guy Randall because obviously he was 1 for 4 at one point. Give guys minutes and have fresh bodies. But it's neither here nor there. You got a guy that is. You just made a star out of that Porter kid. I didn't even know who he was. Now all of a sudden he's a star. Quickly shot too many threes today,
Yeah, quickly they shoot a lot of threes.
and none. About 3 of them were like he didn't even set up for it. Like
Yeah,
it was just too much.
yeah, and then you put, yeah. And they didn't even because they had Drew Holiday. Actually, that's a good.
Knox, look, Knox hit a three.
Yeah.
See?
Uh, actually, that's one thing I was gonna bring up too. I forgot because they have Drew Holiday. He just came back. Because they have Drew Holiday, I think they thought that they weren't gonna have Drew Holiday after All Star break for a little while, and that's why they got Powell, Miles Powell, not Powell from Toronto, our Powell from the G League. He was doing really good. He was having like games that he was in 5, 4, 6, 7 3 pointers, crazy numbers in the G League, and then when we need a perimeter shooter, he's not on our team. So they needed a perimeter shooter, and they did the smart choice and signed him. But I think Holiday coming back actually hurt his chances of being actually on the team. I don't know. I don't know if he just didn't play because of coach's decision or what happened. But I know I wanted to bring that up with Miles Powell from Seton Hall. He was looking good in some of the G League games, man. And Thanos, yeah, he wanted. You could tell he wanted that win after he got memed the last game. Uh, tough game. Tough game. Well, nothing really to say on that. Knicks come back stronger. Who we got next? Nets. Tough game. Nets 76ers, right? No, OKC, right? OKC Nets 76ers. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. We have a really tough schedule coming up. But
I say we have to beat OKC. That's a payback game, and then it'll be a tough one against Brooklyn. But if you could pull that one off, because then you'll be 1-1 out of the break. So you'd be a game over 500 again when you go into Brooklyn.
yeah,
Maybe you can sneak that one in. If you pull that one off, then you'll be 2 games over 500 going into Philly. You know,
yeah.
it's gonna be hard, man.
Did Brooklyn win their game versus Celtics?
You even know.
Because if they won their game, they made Celtics 1917, 1918.
1990.
No, they were 1917 above us. We were
Oh, yeah,
1918.
that's true.
Uh,
So we're back to 500. Okay. We got Brooklyn, Philly, Orlando, Philly. We gotta sweep the Wiz. We have to sweep them, and then we got to
yeah,
pay back Milwaukee. We can't. We got to go in there and try to get a W.
yeah, and finish the series a winning series.
And then we owe Miami. They beat us twice, so that's the third game. We can't have them out
Yeah,
sweep us for the season. So I see them winning that. I seen them winning many, and I seen them winning Dallas, Detroit again. Then I might, if we don't beat Brooklyn this time around, I see them beat them that time around. I see them beating Boston. I could see them squeaking out Memphis and Toronto, bro. Like, yo, those
yeah,
are
we have
games that
some
they
good
could win.
games. Yeah, we have some
Like,
good
I know
games.
it's a hard schedule, but I think we could win those, bro. I think that's a good coming out. They came out bad right now. Saturday they play at 2 p.m. That's crazy. I've never seen a schedule like that. 2
That's
p.m.
weird.
And NBA TV, what that mean?
So that means well, it's still gonna be
That mean
played
you
on
can't see it
MSG.
nowhere else?
No, that's me. We've been watching all of these on MSG, so we're
The
good.
NBA TV one?
All of them. We've been watching all of them on MSG.
Yeah, but don't they say NBA TV on it? Because that's usually a different app.
But we've been watching NBA TV because sometimes they play both on NBA TV and MSG.
Yeah, that's true too. That's to give us exposure for people that are not regionally
Yep,
in New York region. It could be
exactly.
somebody down south in the East Coast though.
With League Pass, that's what it
Yeah,
is. League
or
Pass people.
or it could be somebody in the West Coast, as long as they have that, that league.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, I can see them beating Oklahoma City. So you'll go right back up over 500. You get back to 500 and maybe under 500 after Philly. So then you get back to 500 at Orlando. Then you back under Philly, and then now you go back up over at Washington, and hopefully you go on that streak where you win 5, 6 straight games against these teams. You got after Philly the second time, like I said, you got Washington twice. You have to win, and you have to remember this game so you can go back against Milwaukee. Julius got to have a great game, and have to have a better game plan. You have an assistant coach for a reason. That assistant coach, I don't know. He needs to go. He went to go see Moto. What are you doing? What are you doing?
yeah.
Miami, Minnesota. That right there is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Well,
7.
I think
You could go on a 7 game winning streak
I
when you play Brooklyn again.
I think past Memphis we shouldn't look because that's still too far away. April. I think we should most certainly look at these games though
Yeah, you
because
got
we
Oklahoma
don't know
City.
these. Remember, we have
You
some
have to
tough
win.
teams.
Yeah, but you have to beat Oklahoma City. That's a must win right now.
These next
That
games coming up are
is
fast.
a must win
Are hard.
because you have to stay in the 500 over or right at it. So we're right at it. That means our next game we have to get over. You feel me?
Yeah, completely 100% agree.
And wow, how you have back to back Brooklyn, Philly, back to back, they Monday, Tuesday. Yo, I
Yeah,
know
I didn't
the
see
league
that.
is
I didn't see that. Yeah.
the league is really like, oh no, really, man, they wilding, bro.
With the way Tibbs, their legs gonna be weak.
Somebody's like, that's why Rose was like, yo, I got COVID. Rose was like, yo, I got COVID. My knees is hurting already.
Yeah, yeah. Rose hasn't played. It's been a week already. What's up with that?
Rose said, yo, I got. Coach. That nigga's knees was coughing.
Sheesh.
Those knees was coughing.
Yeah. Well, in terms of what's coming up, we want to do a Knicks catch up on the games we previously missed, and we were gonna do more things coming up soon as well. We have I have the COD League going on, and we wanted to talk more about some other team. We wanted to talk about
We're gonna
the
make
Blake.
one. We could make one about the trades, all trades.
Yes,
Soon we'll be talking about the
yeah, because trade
trades.
rumors right around the corner. We
Trade,
need to
trade,
talk about this.
trade deadline is about a week, so we'll be talking about that.
Must talk.
We'll be asking for feedbacks and comments. We want people to subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we need feedback, comments, and soon we'll have the camera up so you can see how ugly we are.
Yeah, just be on the lookout for that. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. We're grateful, and see you next time for another Knicks Neutral.
New York, neutrals.